Scorpio, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our weekly reading from May 23rd through the 29th. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio. The heart of your reading, we have the King of Pentacles. Stability, certainty, structure, discipline. I'm getting a lot of self-discipline, but in the way that it's made you successful. There's a strong sense of pride coming along with this. Accomplishment, honor, dignity. I think there's a sense of like extended family having to do with the sense of pride that you feel. What's the challenge here for Scorpio? Maybe rushing a bit. Knight of Swords in reverse says there's an element of focusing on one truth to the detriment of other factors that are also true, and maybe rushing into something because you have part of the information. It's at quite strong odds with King of Pentacles energy, so I'm feeling like this is an outside force. Unless you're experiencing a lot of internal conflict right now, because the King of Pentacles is like planning for generational level accomplishment. Knight of Swords is all about now, all about right now. So it's possible that you're not paying attention to something that you know has to be handled right now. Like you may be sacrificing that for the sake of something long term. Or someone else has priorities that are at odds with your long-term success. It would be having to do with their personal truth, something that's extremely important to them, or you, if you are the Knight of Swords as well. Yeah, this might be internal, or it might be a struggle between two individuals. The focus we have is the Fool in reverse. I feel like you are trying to stop yourself or stop someone else from doing something that's going to get them in trouble. So that's the Knight of Swords character, the person in this story who's got a piece of information that feels of paramount importance. They may not be taking the time to understand the full picture and rushing in headlong to act on that piece of information. But the way you see it, if that's you or if it's someone else, you see it as taking too big a risk. And I get the sense that you're trying to avoid unnecessary risk. Show me the recent past. Page of Swords in reverse. There's a progression there from the Page of Swords in reverse to the Knight of Swords in reverse. Whomever is playing that role in your situation right now, again, whether it's you or someone external in your situation, it's been brewing for a long time, it's been developing for a long time, and part of what led to this is a cutoff of communication. So it's like they got a piece of knowledge, a piece of information, and after that, through some series of events, they cut off communication or you did. And I think that's posing an even bigger challenge now that they want to act on that information because the lines of communication have been closed. If this is internal, then whatever it is, this piece of information that's so important to you that you have to act on, but you're worried that you're going to be taking too big a risk, it has to do with you cutting off communication or communication being severed between you and someone else that's important to you. The energy of the environment is the Ace of Cups. So what Spirit is trying to guide everyone in the situation toward is a new emotional opportunity, an opportunity to feel differently about things. I have a feeling that it's going to be successful because as that falls out, we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there may be a metaphorical battle because the Six of Wands is the soldiers coming back from war victorious. So it's either acknowledging the difficulty or the struggle that you've already been through, or it's saying, oh, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be some struggle that you're going to have to go through here, but you're going to come out victorious for whatever that means for you and your situation. And Spirit is going to be victorious in prompting an emotional fresh start, an emotional new beginning. In the near future, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is a fresh perspective on what you're building. The King of Pentacles has been successful at building his castle. And it's practical, it's grounded, it's built to last. Encompassed in that concept is the Ten of Pentacles. He's built his empire, or so I should say his kingdom. He's not quite the emperor yet, is he? And interestingly, the Empress here at the bottom of the deck to remind him of that fact. But the Ten of Pentacles is a major accomplishment. It's having come to realize and recognize everything in a 3D existence that would truly make you happy, and then working for it and building it and attaining it. So, the fact that it's reversed after we see the King of Pentacles, if these are two different people, it could mean that the Knight of Swords confronts the King of Pentacles and starts to see what the King of Pentacles has built for himself and wants to build that for himself. Like the Knight of Swords wants to go build his Ten of Pentacles, the life that he wants, prosperity, abundance. I think it's also definitely giving me vibes of the King of Pentacles rethinking his priorities after this interaction. Like everything that has made me happy up until this point, maybe it's not exactly the way that it should be. Maybe there should be some changes. It's not destroying it. It's not throwing it away. It's still here. It's just in maybe flux or review or change mode. The energy of it feels good. This review feels good. And interestingly, astrologically, we're headed into kind of a retrograde season for the second half of this year. There's going to be a lot of, if I'm not mistaken, gosh, I haven't checked. I believe there's going to be a lot of planetary retrogrades for the last half of this year. It might be happening a little bit later than that, but I think it's the last half of this year. Anyway, what I'm feeling from this Ten of Pentacles is a lot of like review, reevaluate energy, which is similar to what happens with planetary retrogrades. Show me surprise energy. We have the Star and the Two of Swords. King of Pentacles isn't expecting to review his Ten of Pentacles. It's stable, it's solid, it was well thought out and well planned, and he fought hard for it, to build it and attain it. It took a lot of discipline. This is you we're talking about. The surprise is that there's something more out there to strive for, and there's an important decision to be made about what's going to change in order to go after this new dream, this new vision. Show me hopes and fears. Strength. This is twofold. The King of Pentacles doesn't shy away from a challenge, but if this is internal, he's definitely questioning his instincts at this time. You're feeling like a measured response. This self-discipline has gotten me this far, and this urge that I'm feeling to act and be impulsive and be driven by idealism, it isn't in accordance with what's built me this Ten of Pentacles. So you're hoping that you'll be able to maintain your position of strength, and you're also hoping that you'll be able to continue to grow and evolve and recognize the latent potential that exists within you to continue to improve. That's part of the Strength card as well. You will be successful here. We have the Six of Wands here again at the bottom of the deck, kind of peeking out at this spread a couple of times now without showing its face in the actual spread. We'll see, we have two more cards to come out. But I feel like this is more hopeful than fearful, you know, referencing the position that the Strength card occupies here in your spread. I think that you're hopeful. Okay, so the fear side of that is that you don't want to give up your position of strength, sacrifice that position by giving into this desire to shift your perspective, go after a new dream, because you risk losing the prosperity that you've built for yourself. How much are you willing to risk? How much are you willing to gamble? It feels true, but you've lost connection with the original source of the information. So there's like no way to confirm it or... Let's see the end result. How do these energies resolve for Scorpio? Okay. Four of Pentacles reversed. You're going to take the risk, because what the Four of Pentacles is saying in the fact that it's reversed is that you're not going to cling on to anything for sake of security. You're not going to be afraid. You're not going to worry that you're going to lose it all. If you're not worried, then I would interpret that to mean that you have addressed your concerns and you feel like it's a measured risk or an acceptable risk. That you're not putting yourself in a position to lose your stability. Your advice is to make the change. 5 of Pentacles. There's oh yeah, okay. 10 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. Let's talk about this combination. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. There must be something in your life that is currently rubbing you the wrong way, where you feel like a fish out of water, where you feel like you don't suit the environment or something in your environment doesn't suit you. That's the element that we're talking about here with the 5 of Pentacles. Something needs to change, and you're already sensing it, you're already feeling it. You're just perhaps not emphasizing it because either it used to be a part of what you craved, a part of your vision for success, and you might conceptualize it as an integral part of your success. Like if you remove that from the puzzle, everything might fall apart. Spirit's asking you to rethink that, because whatever it is that's feeling off or at odds with you right now looks like that's the thing that needs to change. You need to kick it out of the machine or get out of those circumstances to whatever degree makes sense for you. Definitely, I'm getting a strong push for you to rely on your intuition here. I mean, that should be obvious. That's in all situations. But definitely in this instance, with the 10 of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck at the same time that the 5 of Pentacles shows up, that just underscores how much you, on some level, are feeling this thing as a burden. This thing feels like something that's come to its natural conclusion, and it's an obligation that you've been committed to, King of Pentacles. You've fulfilled that obligation. It's time to make a change. That's what I'm getting from this. It's time to make a change with the 5 of Pentacles. So Scorpio, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you back tomorrow for the dailies. Bye.